Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We're in St. Louis Park at a standoff. This has been going on for hours. Unknown reason, unknown anything, but we're in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. There's a standoff. I know of at least one person in the house.
Radio check.
Um, they have, I think, two or three Bearcats out here. They've deployed gas inside the house. I think they've deployed smoke.
Great, command, we're working on masking.
It sounds like they're getting ready to possibly go in. So, yeah, this is what is happening in St. Louis Park. Again, this has been going on for hours.
Sierra 1 to Prairie. Sierra 1 to Eden Prairie Bearcat. No visual for at least 10. Last seen behind the green sign in the living room.
Thanks everyone for being here. But yeah, this is what we have going on. That's the house. They call it the target's house, or the target house there, the one with the lit up, not the one to the right, but the one pretty much center of the screen. Try and adjust the angle maybe a little bit for you guys. But I'm maxed in on my zoom here.
Hey, Brown.
As far as we know, there's two Bearcat vehicles here.
Trav, once we are all set here, I'm going to have you back up a little bit so that team can get around you a little more. Okay? I'll let you know.
So you can hear the SWAT in there right now talking on the through their mask. But yeah, so we've got multiple: St. Louis Park, Eden Prairie. I don't even know. I think we got St. Louis Park and Eden Prairie out here for sure. I don't know who else is out here.
Thank you to Brown. We're ready for you to back up really slow. Keep coming. Hold it. Basement gas team is moving forward. Yeah, copies.
So it sounds like they're getting ready to deploy gas into the basement. You can see them walking up with a shield.
Command, all units, just make sure you verify Barrett versus 40 rounds on the way out.
So it looks like they're entering the basement garage. coming back out. We are on... Give me 1 second. I'll give you the street we're on. .14th and Flag Street, maybe. So we're in St. Louis Park. Actually, let me look at for another.
Move the barricade forward 3 spots.
So we're gonna be at Flag Avenue South and
He's up from the couch, moving to
West 14th
side.
Street. Kind of, that's the intersection I'm at right now. But this is a current standoff situation. But yeah, so currently we're just sitting. They've deployed tear gas inside the house, and I believe they just deployed smoke inside the house. The guy's been apparently watching TV and back and forth on the couch. Yes, the next door neighbors are home. One left, and the other one they believe is home.
Found him home. Just wondering if we got any more movement inside. Negative, lost visual. Last seen upper level moving toward the 4 side.
This has been going on again, like I said, for hours. I've been listening to it, hearing what's going on until I got an address to get me in the area.
EP gas, we're gonna move up on the 4 side. Mag office.
So it looks like they're checking at the window.
Gas being deployed.
So I don't know if you guys heard the boom. They're shooting more gas.
Gas being deployed. Man, just clarifying, is that upstairs gas is deployed? Tech man, just verifying, is that gas to the upstairs or downstairs?
I don't know if you guys could hear it, but they just shot into the window and they broke some of the glass pane.
Check command EP.
Does that shoot TAC command? It looks like they're trying to key up.
Copy.
You're shooting more rounds of gas into the house. So they're making announcements asking them to come out.
Check command to field command. Go ahead. Up here, EP can get out. Can you verify if they threw downstairs or now they're going upstairs or what? EP can get out. We deployed upstairs. You'll let those sit for a little bit.
Oh, you're welcome, Ba. Yeah, actually,
Yeah, got it.
I've been hearing this go on all day, and this is not broadcasting.
EP gas teams on the floor side. 4 fair wrongs in her. We could hear coughing and contact from the gas. Man copies.
So they are confirmed.
Scott, make sure you let him know to come out the front door.
I think the name they've mentioned is Kirby. So it could possibly. Yep, they're saying Kirby, when you're ready, please come out the front door. They're announcing Kirby, when you're ready, come out the front door. The ambulance and fire are standing by just a block down the road here.
Yes, he is coughing.
Confirming he is coughing inside the residence from the gas they've deployed.
Try to command. Good to start deploying on the one side. Confirm, go ahead. Copy.
Goes some more shots. You hear more glass breaking from shots. They're saying, Kirby, we're here for you, man. Just come out with your hands up through the front door.
Radio down to Bearcat.
So Edina's out here too.
Can you guys back up a little bit? Give these prairie guys cover while they back up and try and get around the house to get to the 3-4 corner. Yeah, it's in 4. We'll back up.
We don't know what the standoff is for. I've been listening to go all day. It is St. Louis Park. We are in the city of St. Louis Park.
Infrared Bearcat, stand by in your command. United Bearcat, you copy? Yeah, go ahead. Let's to the south. There's a party in the window that's looking at our target. If we can get a command to have them further movement. Hear my full go again. Can you give a command to the house to the south and have them go to the lower level?
So the house next door to the south.
Can you try to give a command to the house to the south?
So that one that they're shining the light on right now, the one just to the left of the house that we're staring at with the Bearcat.
Just be advised, we'll have CMP also work on trying to call them over the phone.
They're
No contact with the house to the north.
They're home and they're looking out the window at the suspect into the neighbor's house right now.
I'm back, copy for attempted contact. Alright, command. Good. Gas team's gonna work to these 3 sides. You're good with that? Affirm, go ahead. Copy. Thank you to Newman, you copy?
Go around the back.
Go ahead, Newman. You're good to get to that 4 side and deploy, or sorry, 3 side and deploy.
Oh, thanks, Jessar.
Copy, we're moving now.
So they're asking Kirby how he's doing in there.
Hanky to Williamson. When I let you know, keep talking now. Not yet, but continuously talk.
So one officer escorted the other gentleman. Oh, thank you, Mary Grace. Thank you so much. So the other gentleman that lives right in the house just got escorted home. He's just on the inside of the cordoned off area, I guess. So currently we have Kirby in a house. That's the person they keep calling out. We don't know the reason for this standoff. I do know it's been going on for hours because I've been hearing it for hours. I don't know the reason. I don't think this has been put out on any other media source out there at all. I think we have 3 armored vehicles, 3 Bearcats.
Thank you to Williamson. Continuously talk until I tell you to stop.
So they've shot out at least 2 windows that I can tell from here and shot tear gas into the residence. They're doing verbal loud announcements over the speaker. So I think this is a person in crisis call because they're telling him that they're here for him. They just want him to come out. There's a shot.
Sorry to command, gas is being deployed on the 4 side.
They're deploying.
Sorry, 3 sides. 3 side.
They're shooting gas now.
From 3 side.
I don't know if you can hear it. This is, like I said, have been going on for hours. EMS and fire are standing by a block down the road, and there's at least three Bearcats here.
Yeah, man, just be advised. CNT got a hold of the house to the south. We're good to go there. Back copies.
So the house that's to the left of the screen, the neighbor's house, they have called them and told them, advised them to go into the basement. They are home. They just made contact with them. This is St. Louis Park, Minnesota, yes. We're going to be at Flag Avenue South and West 14th Street, St. Louis Park. Well, thank you again for that. Another shot fired. Another shot fired.
EP gas, 3 side has been deployed. Man copies, 3 side, deployed gas. Hanky to Newman. Go ahead. Are you guys going to have to come back up and reset at the Bearcat before you get to that 2 side, or can you get there from back there? We'll have to come back to the front and reset unless the Dino wants to hit it from the 2 sides. Brady Gaia, would you guys be able to assemble a team and deploy that 2 side gas? Yeah, I think we can make that happen. Copy.
They're still calling for Kirby to come out.
Thank you. You're good to stop talking and take a break for a second if you need to. EP gas from the 3 side would return to the Bearcat.
So we're taking a break from announcements.
Okay, copy.
So far, it's been pretty quiet. They think they're all taking a break. All I know is this is a standoff in St. Louis Park. I don't know the reason for the standoff. And, all right, they're starting announcements again.
All right, Bearcat Command. Over, command. When Edina's set, are you good for them to deploy on the 2 side? Affirm, send it. Got you, Edina. Good. We're moving back to make room on this driveway at 1420, the house to the south. Might be your best option to take their stairway up to the 2 side of the house. 10-4. We can get you to their driveway, you said? Copy that. I'll go back up in your room. 10-4.
So they're still periodically making announcements.
Attack command. Over command. You can make another call to the house to the south. They still have movement in the upper level. It's on the north side, so they're in a backdrop. 10-4, where she's an elderly female, can only go to one side of the house. She can't make it downstairs. Received.
So that neighbor is elderly, can't make it down the stairs, and she's in potential line of fire if something happens. And that's the house to the left up there. Yes, this is Hennepin County, St. Louis Park, Minnesota. So it's the house to the just left, which is south. So we're facing south, or facing southwest. So it's going to be the house just to that left of the screen there.
Over command. Just know, negotiator and the Bearcat is continuously trying to make contact over the PA throughout this. Yeah, being we're getting no contact via cell phone either. Yeah.
The chatter you're hearing is probably them making announcements, but I'm zoomed all the way in on the camera, so we're maybe a block away.
Field command, attack command, we'll be moving to 1420, so the gas team can deploy the 2 side. I got it.
Bouncer slab, yeah, no, I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Better than Kirby. Hopefully everyone's doing good and enjoying their Saturday night, and all is well for everyone. This is a suburb of Minneapolis. This is in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. We're in Hennepin County, which is the same county Minneapolis is in.
Field command, The United Gas team is moving toward the 2 side of the building to deploy. Got it.
So that is a law enforcement vehicle there. That just pulled in. It looks like a Ford Ranger, Ford F-150 maybe. Unmarked. You might be seeing it. Yep, there it is, pulling up there to the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Yes, Minneapolis is in Hennepin County.
Deploying on the number 2 side.
So now they're deploying
Copy, guys, for the 2 side.
on the other side of the house. I don't know if you can hear it. They're shattering windows. Is he armed? I don't have any information if he's an armed barricaded suspect.
Deploy to the 2 side. United Gas team's moving back to the barricade. Yeah, copies.
Old broad, that's funny.
Tech man to EP drone team. Go ahead for EP drone team. Well, start preparing to deploy that. We're going to let the gas sit for a couple minutes, but then get the drone in there and see where he's at. Yep, they're ready. We'll figure out a plan how safest way to get him up there, how we want to deploy it.
So they're getting ready to get the drone up in the air. I don't know the original reason for this. No one has said a word. It is... I've just been hearing it going on for hours. So it doesn't sound like they've deployed or said much here. They're letting the gas settle down, and then they're going to deploy the drone to see if they can see inside the house. No, I'm not a stringer. I just do my own.
Ready, command. Getting ready to come in.
Good.
We do have a plan for the drone. If you guys are okay with it, I think it'd be good to also put the robot in. We could kind of hold that lower level while the drone went upstairs and be able to kind of isolate where we think he's at.
So there's another Bearcat. So there's two. There's one in the driveway and there's one that's backing
Sounds
up.
good.
And there's that arm.
Copy. We'll work on prepping some equipment. Give us a time frame, how long you want to wait for this gas to sit.
We're in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, in Hennepin County.
As soon as you get those together and ready, you can deploy them. Copy. Target about 5 minutes.
So that arm on the front, I found out, is designed to not bash in things, but it's designed to like break the window, and then they can deploy gas in with that. So it's not really like a battering ram. It's more to drop gas canisters into something. It's basically just an arm, like an extension of an arm. Kirby's inside the house. That's what we know. So this is a current standoff in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. We know a person by the name of Kirby is in the house. This has been going on for hours. We don't know any other details or any other information. We do know there's 3 Bearcats here and at least 3 different agencies. And they have this block shut down. There is someone at the other side of the house. So that's the next street behind the house, 1415. The address I have on here is actually on the other side of the house. The fire department is here, so is an ambulance. They're staging a block down the street. There is no news on the encryption stuff, and there is no other person covering this as far as I know. This is the only news that's coming from here. Sounds like we just had a window break. You could hear the airplane, so you guys are getting good audio then. Yes, this is not encrypted. Probably once they figured out that I'm here, they might go encrypted. So it looks like they're getting some gear set up. It's kind of off and on snowing right now. They are gearing some stuff up right now, and they're getting ready to do something. No, I can't get any closer. Let me zoom out for you guys. So if you see where I am, they have it blocked off right there. So this is the only vantage point that I have from here. So, and that is zoomed all the way in. They have tried calling in, and there's no answer on the phones to their house. The house to the south, which is just to the left on the screen, there's an elderly lady inside there that cannot make it down to the basement. Yes, the encryption is a problem. Hey, frickin' media, thanks for being in here. Love your channel and the work you do. They did deploy gas, and they could hear him coughing in there, so they do know he's alive. Sorry, I know it's grainy, but I'm super far back here. So those of you that are coming in that are new, we have a person by the name of Kirby that they keep calling out of the house. They've deployed gas. They've broken several windows to deploy gas inside. And they keep calling him to come out. This has been going on for hours. We don't know why, or I don't know why. I've just been picking up chatter every now and then. We don't know. We don't know what the reason for the call is. Hey, Fire Captain 202, thank you so much.
Great, man. Good.
They are calling him to come out.
There's one window in the front that we cannot gas. Can you want that for we can put a ferret around you real quick.
All right, so you talked to a police spokesman?
Approved. Do it. Copy, couple minutes.
The kiosk. Man, you've been here since the beginning then, if you subbed before then, because I was only like a few months into it. Let me see what you said. I'm looking at the other. A police spokesman said that the officers were called to the scene after receiving a report of the suspect shot arrows into the neighbor's home and then barricaded himself in his own residence. Okay. There's more,
EP bad. Gas deployed.
more gas is being deployed.
Copy, get deployed to the one side.
Yeah, if this is all over someone that shot an arrow that hit a house, this is... I don't know.
Take your course. We're good for you with the drone when you're set. Say again, Master. Clear to command. We're going to start moving forward with the drone and the robot. Copy.
This is all... I mean... regarding that information and the encryption, so what you're saying is people's addresses are public. That's public data. So there's no reason that would have to be withheld.
Drone team command. Said that the feed is live, so you should be able to watch. Copy.
Nah, it unconfirmed. I wasn't able to confirm that information, but if that information is correct, um, over arrows, I don't know. I don't even know what the crime would be. Disorderly conduct? Hey, thanks, Capital. Hey, yeah, Steve, what do you think? What would the crime be for that? Shooting an arrow into someone's house? And what if it was an accident? I mean, you guys try. I'm curious on what you guys have to say too. If that's the case, and this guy did shoot an arrow into the neighbor's house, what is the crime?
Check man to drone team, just be advised, we're only getting a blue screen over feed.
Yeah, damage to property, disorderly conduct.
Oh, they're working on it.
Well, he could be scared to come out. I mean, is it even a crime, or is it just a civil matter, like a car accident, property damage? Well, if he didn't shoot it at someone, well, how could it be attempted murder? And that would be attempted manslaughter, probably in Minnesota. Or the way the laws are written, and reckless endangerment. Well, what if, what if it accidentally went off? What if he was shooting at a target? What if he wasn't shooting it and something snapped?
Target command.
Weapon? Nope, you can't be charged with shooting a weapon in the city limits. It's a firearm.
Interior garage door is now closed.
Oh. So he shut the garage door.
Copy. Is it locked and closed, or he closed it? I would guess that he closed it.
So apparently he closed the interior garage door.
Here, it might have just rolled back. You got deployed gas.
See, most of those charges are for firearms only, and bow and arrow. An arrow is not a firearm.
CP drone team, the feed is back up. Refresh your browser.
Well, how is he making it worse by coming out? What charges is he racking up? I mean, he's getting his house damaged, then that's worse. But what charges are actually failure to obey a command? I mean, that's another petty misdemeanor.
All right, command.
Well, resisting has to be physical, and he's not physically resisting.
I was able to push the door open. Yeah,
Yeah, we don't know. What if it's a person in crisis? Yeah, he could get obstruction. Well, it'd be obstruction of legal process. More than likely, that'll be dropped, though. I mean, you could be charged with jaywalking too, right? Yeah, I'm sure they will come up with something. Come up with a ton of things, right? No, I've seen a pretty massive response for a crisis like this up in Brooklyn Park, but they ended up having they basically, left the area of the guy having the mental health crisis, and then someone came in and left. Even if it's warrants, they don't even act like this for warrants anymore.
Field Command and Command. We got a team of 5 in Edina's Bearcat that can supplement with EP if we need to make entry.
Yeah, maybe if it's a murder warrant,
Going
but
through with the drone now. We'll advise more.
another officer pulled up right here. It looks like he's dressed in more SWAT stuff. And how many police vehicles? 3 Bearcats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squad cars, 1 ambulance, and 1 fire truck. Eden Prairie, Edina, of course, St. Louis Park, it's their call, their city. That's about it. So they have Edina, Eden Prairies, and St. Louis Park's Bearcat. I have a drone. That's all I've heard so far. Oh, he's got a jacket on. He's got like a, you know, little windbreaker jacket. It's warm in Minnesota. It's like 28 degrees or something like that. So the garage door is open. You can see that on there. Again, this standoff has been going on for, I've been listening to it go on for hours. And I literally, they said an address because they had a laser on them. And then the other SWAT team said it's probably ours, laser. And they gave an address, the address behind this unit, or behind this house in the next street to the right. And so that's how I got the address and was able to get here. Just Fred, that's funny. Yes, and there's an elderly lady to the left of the house that can't go downstairs, and they've been trying to get her to go downstairs. But I would, but that's for another that's for another day, I think, another video. George Curious Bob's on the run. This is St. Louis Park, Minnesota. There's a person by the name of Kirby that is barricaded in that home. Apparently, original 911 caller from a source here that said a police source told them that he shot an arrow into the neighbor's house and
EPUAS command.
And
Over command. Drones hung up on some clothing. We cleared the kitchen upstairs, the living room off the kitchen, which is right outside the main window on the number one side. And where we had seen him previously, I did not see him in that area. Off to the back side of that, towards the 3 sides, there's a big room full of musical equipment. Did not appear that he was in there. And shortly after that is when the drone got stuck.
so
Command copies, and where are we with the robot? Robot is currently in the basement holding the stairs.
So you currently have a robot in there. They were flying the drone in there.
Alright, command. Robot's ready to move up. You good with that? I'm good. Moving up.
So they're driving the robot from the basement upstairs, and the drone is cleared some rooms and then got stuck on some clothes. So
Thank you too. He died of bed yet? Disregard.
well, they're gonna move the I guess the drone's just in the house, and they're gonna try and drive the robot upstairs to maybe get the drone out or unstuck, maybe, or try to keep clearing the house with the robot. I'm not quite sure. So to be honest with you, last time I went down to Burnsville and they had a guy drive his pickup truck straight across out of his driveway across the street into the neighbor's side of their garage and took out, I think, the gas meter and the wall of the garage. And he went back in his house and he wouldn't come back out. And his wife came out, so it was only him in the house. And he was a Vietnam vet, and he had several personal protection devices in there. And so they tried to make contact with him numerous times. It also blew the power out to that street, so they brought a Bearcat in to protect the power workers to come and restore power to that block. And then the police ended up just leaving because they said it's really a civil matter, and we would do There's nothing good or any benefit of us staying here or trying to go in or any of that. They did make contact with him. He knew that he had to go talk to him, and he said he doesn't want to talk to anyone tonight, that he'll deal with it in the morning. They towed his car out of there, and that was it. They left. And I should follow up with that. That was a while ago. But, I mean, he was no danger to the public. And when they say danger to yourself, there's no obligation for them to protect you or do anything. So it doesn't really matter if you're a danger to yourself. We live in a free country. Yes, Jimmy, an arrow is a deadly projectile, but it is not a firearm. Yeah, Jimmy to the other Jimmy, Waco, Ruby Ridge. Well, there is no media here. I think I'm the only one. I haven't seen anything on any other source or outlet or anywhere. This is it. I have not seen this on Twitter. I have not seen this. Let's see. 1 hour ago, a person with a report of a person with a gun at North High School following a report of a fight in the lobby, 15th and James Avenue. Witnesses told police that there was bad blood and expect more trouble in the neighborhood from this. So, you know, that's Minneapolis. Report of an apartment building burglary. Mail broke in using a screwdriver. That's going to be in the 1900 block of 3rd Avenue South in Minneapolis. Oh, Marky Kelly's here. Nick is here. So we do have mainstream. So WCCO is here. So let's see. This is going to be started at 2 p.m. today, a 1400 block of Flag Avenue South in St. Louis Park. Police say initially responded to reports of a man shooting arrows at the neighbor's house. The man is now barricaded himself in the home. SWAT is on scene. So, again, mainstream or corporate media can get a lot more information than I can. So WCCO's here. I think they're at the other end of the block, because I don't see them here at all. But yeah, WCCO is now reporting on this as well. And you guys get to hear and see it live as it happens. And I want to keep the record, this record going, that all of the standoffs that I've ever been to is the people are alive when they leave. Hey, Vibe with Mike, thanks for being here. Oh, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you. Oh, it is time change tonight. Thank you for bringing that up. Spring forward, right? Well, they have not gone in yet. The robot is in there. You lose an hour on your birthday. You plan to go 24 hours strong, or I guess 23 hours strong? Yeah, well, next year on your... Oh, no, I guess it won't be next year on your birthday. Well, maybe one year, maybe one of your years you're alive, you'll gain an extra hour. Oh, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Vibe with Mike is awesome. I did not catch your video again today. But if you guys get a chance, check out Vibe with Mike. He shows ships. He's in Boston today. Or he's in Boston showing the ships in Boston. It looks really cool. I seen the thumbnail. No, the window there, they broke it. So that's like the shade or something. The one to the right, if you're asking if it looks like someone's in the window. You're losing an hour. We're all losing an hour of our life tonight. Well, if it's your birthday, it's everyone else's unbirthday today, if that makes you feel any better. Well, that is true. Not in Arizona or Indiana. You are correct. So I think that was poor planning on your part. You should have just went to Arizona and you would have never lost an hour. This has been going on since 2 o'clock today. So 6 hours. 7 hours. Yeah, almost going on 9 hours here. This is St. Louis Park, Minnesota, in Hennepin County. They've shot numerous rounds of tear gas in the house. They have a robot in the house. They have a drone in the house. 3 Bearcats outside the house. Apparently, he was shooting arrows to the neighbor's house. So he shot arrows at the neighbor's house. That's what this is about. Confirmed. Kirby is in the house. So Kirby apparently shot arrows into the neighbor's house. They called 911. The guy, Kirby, went back into his house and barricaded himself in there and refuses to come out. They now have 3 Bearcats, a drone that's stuck in the house, and a robot that's working its way upstairs. They have 3 different police departments out here that I know of. Could have more. And they have broken out at least 4 windows that I can see. The garage door possibly got broken out. It is open. They have made numerous loud announcements for him to come out of the front door to talk to him because they are here for him and they are here to help. And then they proceed to shoot more gas into his house. Yes, they have destroyed way more property than he has. And in fact, the neighborhood is actually more dangerous right now with them with their long guns. And none of their armor will stop arrows. It's literally only for bullets, which there's a whole science behind that, just like knives.
Yankee to Hoosville. Go for Hoosville. How many flameless do you have back there? A very large amount. As many as you need.
There's neighbors standing out here walking dogs.
Copy that. If we send Bearcat back, could you load them up with them and we'll disperse from there and come up with our plan?
No, no hostage, just him inside the house.
He's en route to 14th and Flag to meet you there.
No, this is not training. So there's Eden Prairie Canine. There has been movement and coughing in the house.
Command, this is Eden Prairie Canine. Go for command. I need to clear and return to my city. Copy this, Eden Canine. Eden Prairie Canine will be clear this evening, sorry. Copy, thanks for your help.
Literally, that was the car you seen. I don't know if you've seen it go in front of us. He's been sitting back behind me on the side of the road the entire time. So I don't know what help that was. But Nick is here with WCCO. Follow him on Twitter. Great guy. It is. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Oh, why am I not following him? Oh, it should be. So it's going to be at NICKSTREIFF, all undercase letters on Twitter. If you guys are on Twitter, he's here at the other end of the property, or the other end of the scene. Yes, it is a standoff. No, they have the right house. They definitely have the right house. Actually, I tell you what I'll do. I'll put the Twitter handle in here for you guys. Hold on, I gotta get some pictures here. Man, I tell you what, the camera is superior compared to this one I have that you guys are on. Yes, it is snowing. It is still snowing. We're at a standoff. Guy was shooting arrows into his neighbor's house around 2 o'clock today. It is now 9 p.m. And after the police got here, he decided to go back in his home. That officer there's got his body cam on. You can see the little red light there on his... They both have they have their masks on, their gas masks. They've been trying to gas him. This is St. Louis Park, Minnesota, Hennepin County, at a current standoff situation with the guy was shooting arrows into the neighbor's house, is what we've been told by sources. And Minnetonka PD is now here on scene.
Yes, we should have more on the inquiry Bearcat to Minnetonka. Bat. Right, go ahead. How many flameless tri-chambers you guys got on board? I believe there's 6 or 8 OC or CS. Correction, and CS. Copy that. When Andy, how many of you guys got on board? We have none on board. They're in our ambulance at staging. Copy that. How many you got there? 5 or 7, something like that. We're out there at the PD. Copy. You want to, I don't think Hopkins has any here. Do you want to go back to your ambulance and grab what you got there?
Okay, so Hopkins is here, Minnetonka, St. Louis Park,
here right now, so I'll figure that part out.
Eden Prairie.
Copy.
Thank you, FG. So apparently they're going to load up they need to go get more gas grenades apparently or something. So they need to go get more ammo and different things like that because, you know, they don't have enough. This has been going on since 2 o'clock with this standoff. They've been lobbing gas rounds at this house for hours for a guy that shot arrows at the neighbor's house.
Ready, Commander. Good. Even though the drone is down, he still has audio feed and just started hearing movement. He's down in the 1-4 bedroom, but is hearing some movement inside there. Copy, thank you. And he doesn't know if it's for sure in that bedroom, but it's somewhere in that area.
Jason?
Yeah.
I'm John.
Oh,
I'm one of your mods. Tin Can.
good to meet you.
I was in the area, so
Yeah, I seen the puppy walking up.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this
Yeah, I was over, not too far over, and I saw something was going on, and then
and you checked it out and seen if I was here, and I've been listening to it since around 2 o'clock because I've been running around, and
yeah.
I'm like, I never got an address, and then finally I heard him say the address on that street over there. I'm like, all right, that gets me in the area. I can find it
Yeah.
from there. I know this is because he shot arrows at the house.
Whose house?
I guess the neighbor.
Really?
I don't know which one. I know
Just-
there's an L. So the one that's on the far side. So the house that's lit up is Kirby's house, or where Kirby is,
Hey, sit.
and the one.
Stop. You're being ignored, aren't you? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, always need attention.
So I mean, was
But-
he? Did he have a beef with somebody, or
I don't know. They just shot arrows at the house, and then
piss off the cops?
and then yeah. So that was it.
Huh.
You know, and and that's been going. Now this has been going on. They've been lobbing gas. In fact, they had to go get more gas because they've been lobbing off so much gas at the guy. I'm like, I
Probably
gotta.
sitting in the basement with a mask on.
Well, they've cleared the basement because they got a robot in there.
Oh,
The
yeah?
drone had got stuck in some clothes, and so that's down in the upstairs. But they can hear, and they just heard shuffling.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'm like, this is you know, like you see our stuff in all over the place, right? Like in St. Paul, and they have, well, Minneapolis, they had that standoff. They sent 3 squad cars, and that was it. Because the guy was in the house, that kicked in the door, went in the bathroom with a knife, and said, "If you come in, I'm gonna off myself." I would have walked in the house. Like, well, we're gonna get this over one way or another real quick. You're not hurting anyone. And St. Paul, you know, they might have a Bearcat, but they not like this. They got 3 Bearcats.
And these are actual Bearcats, and not the
Yeah, those are the
not
Bearcats.
not the panel trucks.
Mm-mm. These are the Bearcats. You see the Bearcat down there?
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
I know it's different seeing it here. Like on the camera.
Because they got a SWAT truck over there.
Yeah. So they'll have like the command around the corner. They got the ambulance, the fire truck over there.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just at head height when you're standing.
Yeah, I
next
thought
to
you
them,
came
so
out of the
untouchable.
Eden Prairie car down there.
No.
I'm like, oh, K9's here. And then I seen you walking down here. I'm like, oh, no.
A gun in that window.
Oh, now they're talking about trying to get a gun in a window.
So this has been
You're
going
gonna
on
need
since
ladders if you
2?
want a gun in
2
there.
p.m.
Wow. Why did the guy get out? I know the guy doesn't want to come out, but
I mean, I wouldn't want to come out either, to be honest with you. It's a little intimidating and shit having 3 Bearcats in your front yard
yeah.
and being lobbed with gas the whole time.
Huh.
In Burnsville, they just backed off the guy.
Really?
They left. They left the neighbor. They're like, we know who you are. He said he'd turn himself into Mar. Really, it's a civil issue. There's really not much of a crime. I mean, they go, we could turn it into crimes, but why?
Yeah.
And they're like, we just left. He was having a bad day. He screwed up his truck, the neighbor's house. Insurance is probably going to take care of all of it. And what's the point of us being here? We're not doing any good. We're just going to leave.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking at me.
Oh, yeah, they're looking at me too. Maybe they're going to figure out that I'm here.
Well, I'll continue walking. And maybe
Yeah, that arrow might fly all the way down here.
dog will probably catch it.
Yeah. Have a good night. Good to meet you. That was cool. I always love meeting my new mods. Oh, I should have given them a sticker. Where's Ralphie when you need him? Yeah, Ralphie's playing cards. So I've arrived with more ammo. Yeah, the man's probably in the attic by now, maybe. Oh, there's a... What is that? Is that our F-150? Is that like the new F-150? Or is that a Ranger?
key. Good. We're back. We'll get back in the Bearcat and I'll meet you behind our trucks. Copy that.
All right, I think I'm gonna leave it right there. I don't think it's not going to end well. I think it's just going to end when the guy comes out. I think they're trying to get him to come out, honestly. That's why they keep lobbing gas in the house. They just want Kirby to come outside. I think they get an excuse to play with all their toys. I mean, I'll be honest with you, when I was on the fire department, I enjoyed it's fun to train, right? Not like this, but like in training. And for us, it was to become more proficient, more understanding equipment, how it works, making sure the equipment's working right. So if it breaks, you want it to break
Yeah, the dispatch.
during training.
What?
You don't want it to break when you have a situation where you actually need
Would it
it.
be possible to call Plymouth and Maple Grove SWAT, see if they can start gathering to head this way?
Oh my God, they're calling Plymouth and Maple Grove SWAT out here. They already have. They already have 3 SWAT. How many more? For a guy that shot arrows at a house. They're contacting 2 more agencies. What is going on? I mean, they could. I mean, the guy could be armed. But seriously. So Steve's still in here. Either this is really, really bad and we don't know, or... Yes, Bob, we are all assuming. So this could be way worse than what we know. But in the same sense, we have seen a way overreaction by suburb agencies. But on the same sense, and I will give them credit for this, it's better to have overwhelming resources at a scene so you are prepared for the worst and you can overwhelm a person, right? But sometimes that can backfire too. No, we are in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, in Hennepin County. We're on the opposite side of the metro from St. Paul. Yes, all we do know for sure that has been reported that he, at 2 o'clock, PD got called for him shooting arrows at the neighbor's house, and he retreated inside and barricaded him inside. We do not know if he has firearms. We do know that he has not made any contact. He has not shot at police with the arrows. He has not made any attempt to contact police. He has just been in his house. So right now, all we know is that he has not showed any violence since the 911 call came out that he was shooting arrows at the house. That's the only violence we've gotten out of the guy, and that's all we know. We know that they keep announcing Kirby They keep calling for Kirby on the loudspeaker. No, they're not leaving. They keep bringing equipment and resources in and out, in and out. I'm not making disparaging remarks against the police. I just don't understand why, unless they're going to rotate out, right? They could rotate out some of their SWAT team members as it is cold. So there are, I mean, it's not a disparaging remark. I just don't, I've never seen overwhelming responses like this. I forgot. I have stickers.
Ciao.
Hey, I have stickers. TV, my other mod, made stickers. So
Oh, cool.
those are some, and then he has some that have like clear fronts on them.
Oh, okay. Cool. Very cool.
So, see, Ralphie always is handing out the stickers.
Okay.
I'm like, where's Ralphie when I need him? So they're calling Plymouth and Maple Grove SWAT out now.
Okay.
So they might just be rotating them out. But it's kind of a lot. I mean, like if you've watched, it is a lot, unless there's something we don't know about and it's worse than what we're being told.
Yeah. Yeah, I just talked to a neighbor down there, and he's gonna check out your channel.
Oh yeah, well, and that's kind of the point, the reason I'm here, right? So
Yeah.
you guys don't, like, all the neighbors can see what's going on as it's happening, right?
Yeah.
And then everyone can talk.
Yeah.
Enjoy your puppy. Oh, yep. See, you stopped.
Yeah, stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
She needs about 5 miles a day, otherwise she gets crazy.
Oh wow. hopefully you got a good fenced-in yard. She can make laps.
Oh yeah, she does too. And if I'm feeling like crap or something, she'll just go out and.
Yep. Do circles.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Have a good night. What was that? Are you by Minneapolis golf course or the pool? I am. I actually was checking on a new phone earlier. We are the closest area. We're going to be in the southeast corner of 494 and 169. We're going to be kind of over just north of the Minneapolis Golf Club and west of Westwood Lake, in that little pocket of a neighborhood right there. And so we're sandwiched between 169 to the west, Westwood Lake to the east, Highway 394 to the north, and I guess the Minneapolis Golf Club to the south, if that kind of gives you guys an idea of where location we're at. I can do this for you. So if that kind of helps you guys know where we're at. And you can see the snow there for a minute on the windshield. They have been trying to talk to him. They had called earlier on his cell phone and he did not answer. Well, I don't know if he was answering in the beginning. I didn't hear that, but I do know that they kept trying to call and he didn't answer since I've been here. They made numerous loudspeaker announcements. They've shot gas canisters, so you can see the window there. That window's actually broken. The window where to the right, those two windows are broken to the right of the house on the dark side that's facing us, and to the left, The window where the spotlight is on, that one is broken. They shot gas canisters into that. Just below that window is the garage door that is open. Oh, the guy in the SUV is a neighbor. Yeah, if there's a witness, if you guys are tuning in and you're a witness here, and you guys seen what happened, that would be awesome. Would you? Oh, really? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna jump out here, guys. I'm gonna leave you going, and I'm gonna talk to this this person in the SUV quick. He might be the neighbor, and we can get the. I'll try and get the full scoop of what's going on. Yes, we are in St. Louis Park, Minnesota.
Field command, tech command. Go ahead. We have a new gas main in place. Probably be ready to run it in about 5-10 minutes if you're okay with that. Do you think I'd be able to get a couple people to 1435 Flag so they can get home? Is there a safe way to do that? $1435 is going to be south of the Bats location. Man, just have them come from the south. That'll be fine. Did you say 1435 Flag? Yep. I think that's going to be a couple houses south of the Bats location, so if you got like somebody in a squad car who wants to escort them there, that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, 310, you copy? Copy, direct. Field Commander Command. Field Commander Command. Good. And just so you're when we move up to conduct this gas plan, we got a small element that's going to move up to the 2 corners and shut off the gas for the home before we deploy the gas into the building. Okay. Thank you, doing, Andy. Good. We're set when, yeah, we're set. We're gonna start moving. We'll have the gas. The team disconnect the gas first. Once they're done, then we'll hit set. You let us know when you want us to start moving and, hitting it. Yeah, we'll let you know. We'll start moving now.
Dispatch to all operators. We have been requested to move to LTAC 5E. LTAC 5E for this call.
All right, copy. Stand by when Andy. So that's what we gotta figure it out.
All right, guys, so it looks like they pulled back some of the SWAT cars. It looks like they're going up to the front door. I don't know if you guys can see them. Apparently, this guy has a long history of issues. The cops have been out here multiple times in the past, so that's why such a major response. So this guy was road raging with another person. The garage door has been open for a couple days, but the guy definitely has a history of anger and issues. So would you say zoom in or zoom out? Oh, they did move to channel 5. Okay, so 5E is encrypted. So channel 5E is the encryption.
Tackle Park, Carlin.
I got a one vehicle accident just north of Villa Coronado Apartments. So car 1 with Zane Command. I'll be out checking for injuries.
Tackle Park, Carlin, you're in scene of a one vehicle accident just north of the Villa Apartments. You've got command and you're checking for injuries at 2138.
So they are going up to... They're throwing gas canisters. There goes 2, 4 gas canisters. There comes the gas out of the house. You can see the gas coming out of the house, out of that one window. So they're launching numerous tear gas canisters into the house, or it could be just smoke.
Figured out, but right now I got no injuries with the one person here. I'm all 100.
The neighbors are evacuated except for the one to the right, which the wind is blowing away from that house as the elderly woman and that cannot go in the basement. The other neighbors are in the basement. What we know is he was at 2 o'clock. PD was called because he was shooting arrows at the neighbor's house. His car is actually, apparently the other day, was involved. He was in a road rage incident and he drove his car up and kind of crashed into his front yard sideways.
356. Don't know if this is the same one I'm going to, but there's one westbound, spinal block in the center lane. I'll be flipping forward.
This is St. Louis Park, Minnesota. They're making announcements outside. That's all I can hear. What's going on outside? They're making announcements.
Hey, right, Brooklyn Park Fire for page.
This started at 2 p.m. Uh,
Attention, Brooklyn Park, engine 4 on a lift assistant. St. Therese, 5100 Oak Grove Parkway North. Number 205, 91-year-old female spouse. She's unable to get up. Not injured. 130 pounds.
nope.
Street, Regent Avenue, 96. Town page, 140.
Bob is not here. Bob is another county.
You got any more calls on this 49 here? Negative. 10-4. 2. I think it was found 94 at a roll, blocking the center, but get a partner, start my way, I'll see if I can move this.
So I will tell you guys right now, all these roads are very icy. So if you're heading out here, be very cautious. Roads are very icy right now. It's almost like a freezing drizzle that we're getting right now. So it's changed over to a freezing, kind of a light, misty drizzle.
Good.
No, this is Hennepin County, so we're
Cancel north, no injuries.
we're on the next county over. So to recap, at 2 p.m. today from source.
Just to confirm, you're not out with the black Chevy Traverse, correct?
Yeah, you can cancel it though, I got move to the right.
10-4, I just spoke to the RP and she said she was able to get away on her own. Canceled Twin Cities, 2144.
All right, so here's what we got so far. 2 p.m. today, law enforcement was contacted via 911. Neighbor had reported that the guy in the house had fired arrows at his house. So the guy at the house we're looking at with the smoke coming out the window fired arrows at another house. The police arrived. The person went inside his house and has not come out. There are 3 Bearcat SWAT vehicles here. There are multiple agencies. This is in St. Louis Park in Hennepin County, Minnesota. They did contact Plymouth SWAT team to come out here and Maple Grove as well in the last half hour. They do have Edina, St. Louis Park, Minnetonka SWAT here. And that is the same, and Eden, or it could be Eden Prairie, sorry. The loud bangs are them shooting gas canisters into the house. They have shot gas canisters into the 2 windows on the dark side of the house to the right of the screen. They have shot gas canisters in the window that the spotlight is on above the garage door directly in the front. They've shot multiple gas into this house since they have been here. The other day, I guess he was involved in a road rage incident and drove his car up into his front yard and crashed it. So this guy has a long history of anger issues, and I don't know if Hopkins was here. So that is where we're at now, and that is what's going on here in St. Louis Park, Hennepin County, Minnesota. They have now switched over to an encrypted channel, so we cannot hear what is going on. But earlier in the stream, we could hear everything that was going on. And they didn't switch over until all the other mainstream outlets have just been getting here in the last half hour or so.
2146.
No, he's not hanging out the window. That's from when they broke it. We don't know how old Kirby is. Pamela, if you're in here, can you turn the slow chat on? I don't know if I can do it. Nope. I don't think anyone's on the roof. Do you guys see someone on the roof? Yes, slow chat. Okay, thank you, Pamela. Otherwise, the chat starts moving real quick. I don't know how to do it on my end. Yes, there's a lot of tree limbs up there. Is it to the right of the screen? They are attempting to communicate with him. All communications have not been working out very well. I can't get any closer. This is as close as I can get with the best angle. So those of you that are tuning in, this is a SWAT standoff in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. There are multiple SWAT vehicles here. This has been going on since 2 p.m. today. Police officers were called to a person that is in the house in front of us that you can see is lit up. He was apparently shooting arrows at the neighbor's house. When police arrived, he went back into his house and is refusing to come out or make any contact with any of the neighbors. Again, it's going on 10 o'clock now. This has been going on since 2 o'clock. We have 3 SWAT teams here on scene right now. We do have 2 more. We have a request. They just requested for 2 more agencies to respond with SWAT. There are no injuries. We do know that they have seen movement inside the house. There is a robot inside that was deployed downstairs and has went upstairs. They did have a drone go into the house that was checking rooms, and that got hung up on clothing and went down inside the house. They also can hear audio from the guy, and the last we heard, they were coughing. They could hear him coughing inside the house from the gas. They have had numerous loudspeaker announcements asking him to come out and come out the front door, that they are here to help him. We do now have mainstream here on scene. We have channel 4, WCCO channel 5, and channel 11 here in the Twin Cities metro area. The person, we don't know if they broke the robot. They've now gone encrypted, so we cannot hear anything that is going on. The house to the left of the screen, they have an elderly lady in there that cannot get down to the basement. All the other neighbors are in the basement. I am as close as I can be. I can't get any closer than this. Yes, they have deployed numerous tear gas canisters in this house. But he has a history of anger issues and multiple contacts with law enforcement.
Vehicles on scene, clear as well. Okay.
2152.
Oh yeah, Capital Transparency. Put a comment in here. I'll make you a super wrench too. Oh, it's not.
494 for Robert.
518.
Here's 518 to start this on 911 open line.
Copy.
356 match, I'll take it, 94 miles. 2154. Westbound lane facing the wrong way, right ditch. Copy.
Okay, Capital Transparency, Steve, you are now a super mod. EM Johnson. So this guy is still in the house, going strong, guys. Alright, I just figured out slow mode chat. I had to turn it on my other phone. So I'm not hearing him give any more loud announcements. We still have multiple agencies here and there is still no updates on this. And now that it's encrypted, we have even less for updates. We've been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. This is St. Louis Park, Hennepin County, Minnesota. The guy, it started at 2 p.m. today, and he apparently was shooting arrows at the neighbor's house. He has had multiple contacts in the past, according to neighbors, with law enforcement. He was involved in a road rage incident the other day, where he crashed his car into his front yard. There are 3 SWAT vehicles here on scene currently, multiple agencies, along with St. Louis Park as a primary.
Crashes UTL. 2158. Go ahead. I was able to get a party to answer, but when I asked if everything was okay or if they needed police, they just hung back up. I couldn't tell if it was a language barrier thing or something more off. Copy, thank you.
Ba, thank you so much. I will definitely buy a cup of coffee tomorrow.
59.
Actually, let me change slow mode. I can change it. So I changed slow mode to 15 seconds. It is freezing out. It is currently 29 degrees outside. They called in Plymouth and Maple Grove SWAT team out here. They already have 3 other SWAT teams out here. All right, Speedy. This is a standoff.
Okay. Have a night. Good job.
So that lady just got dropped off to go home. No, that lady lives here in the neighborhood, and she's trying to get to her house on the other side of the street, and she is not there. She got dropped off, so her vehicle left, so she is stranded out here in the street.
All right, 2202.
255.
255.
That's okay.
All right, 2202.
Yes, this is live right now. We are watching the standoff happen as we speak. The person is in their home. This started at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time today. It is now 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. The original call was he was shooting arrows at the neighbor's house. Oh, hey, Vibe with Mike. Thanks. Well, now I definitely am getting a cup of coffee tomorrow. And this is, they just called for 2 more SWAT teams. So 2 more cities are responding with their SWAT team members. He's been in the house since he apparently shot arrows at the neighbor's house, and they are waiting. Yeah, JJ, I can get Starbucks now. Yes, it is going on 8 hours already.
Metro 10 cars for a vehicle off the road on the ramp from southbound 52 to westbound 494. 518. 2204.
356 Metro. I drove past it. We'll come back and get it later.
2205. $2205. $267.
BOR that I'm on is actually going to be eastbound 494, and it's going to be just west of 169 with the flip and barricaded.
106.
356 Metro. 356. Hey, it's over for a bullet.
Oh, you're fine.
2208.
I just always have crap on my truck.
I thought somebody had a car accident. I was like,
No, he's just in there on a standoff. See, I'm just.
people are like, oh, did she
Well,
just go drop off?
Yeah, everyone's like, well, go let her sit in your truck if she's gonna be cold. If they're not letting her go to your house. All right, guys, I'm gonna zoom out. We're gonna drop her off at her house. So.
Oh, you big time.
No. I mean, I would hope someone would do this for me.
I'm just in shock. I've never experienced this. That somebody just dropped me off in the middle of, like,
Yeah, I can't believe they would just drop you off and just be like, well, too bad, walk home.
whoa, that's what happened.
And just to like,
And then she was like, oh, well, just send me money. I was like, I don't pay this much just to get home.
right, you already paid. See, there's their command truck.
So, see, that's the problem because I'm right here. And then
So we're going the right way though? Oh no, we have to go out of the.
we have to be out, like,
So we need to go this way then. Try click on the car.
but that side's closed.
Oh, so that you do we have to go? So we have to go down that street that's closed off.
So what's gonna happen? We have to do the whole Apple thing.
Oh, we have to go completely all the way around. Okay, yeah, hit start, and then it'll recalculate us around.
6080 Carver. Vehicles now facing the way on the left. Plus 694 East River Road.
Yeah, why wouldn't she just go back out and go
42.
around?
694 and
want
256.
2211.
Let me pull my seatbelt.
Oh yeah, that's why it's beeping.
I hope I'm not like cutting off your video. I'm more concerned about that.
It's very icy out. Very icy. Just look about right.
And then let me see. Yeah.
Okay. Go right.
Mm-hmm. Just stop to your right. I'm not getting on your business, but are you like a cop, investigator?
No, journalist. So independent journalist. So I stream on like YouTube and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been listening to this go on all day, and then I didn't have an address, and so I finally heard an address.
Mm-hmm.
And so I came out here and found it, and so I've just been there, and I was assuming it would be over by now, but it's still just going on. So yeah, so everyone's coming with us now. Versus staring at a house.
I know. No, at least we're having something going on now.
Yeah, right? So just keep.
Yeah, just keep going. Cause you're gonna see like the lights. You just keep going straight.
All right. I know, I felt bad. I seen you stand there, and then I seen you talk to him, and it was like you could kind of just see the body language, like, nope, you're not going down here, and like then all of a sudden you're standing there, and
Yeah, I was like, my house is just right there.
I mean, it's not like this happens all the time, right? Like, just cool. I'll drive you around the other side. I don't know why an Uber driver. I went out to California, I got an Uber, and you know, of course, she was from. It's just pure ice. I'm just not stopping. So she's like, well, the interstate's going to be super packed, so if you don't mind, we're going to take the side roads. So she drove us around the side roads and by the ships. I mean, it was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm just impressed what she just did.
yeah, I can't believe that either. I mean, to leave someone just stranded like that.
She lucky I didn't went off on her.
I mean, it's just like, what if that was her? Like, reverse the roles. How would she feel?
Be like, what the heck?
Because you would literally have to walk all of this.
Mm-hmm.
And everything's icy, so it's not like you could walk fast, and it's, what, 29 degrees outside, so there's that too.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna see the stuff and you're gonna keep going straight.
Okay. At least you can get to your house.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, like, at least that was the only way to get to your house. Like, we could go around.
Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, I'm not from here, so I'm from California. So this is.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was in Long Beach.
You were?
Yeah, that's where I went.
This trip.
This one.
Mm-hmm. Long Beach is pretty.
It was really nice. Like, the weather was, like, compared to here, right? Like, we have huge temperature swings there. It was like 80 degrees and people were like complaining because it was way too hot.
Mm-hmm.
And it got to 70 and then everyone's like wearing like sweaters and saying how cold it was. I'm like, 10 degrees? That's what you guys are, a 10 degree swing?
Yeah.
Like, we have a 50, 60 degree swing here, and it's and then we have this.
This is overrated. I'm like, Jesus. I don't know how you guys do it every single year. It's like,
Well, you know, what it does is it makes you enjoy the nice weather. Are we still going straight? Okay, to the next stop sign then, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so, like, we deal with this, and then, like, you save your sick days when you're at work for when we have a nice day, and then you call out sick on the nice day so you can enjoy the nice weather.
2250.
Yeah, one thing that stood out in my mind about California, though, is the amount of people just doing drugs, like, all over.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not like Florida. Florida, a bunch of crackheads.
The pills, like the prescription meds, because they would just, like, have semi-trailers where you could go in one end, get the prescription, they would fill it at the other end, and you'd be out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was down there about 10, 12 years ago, and it was really bad then. But I think they stopped a lot of that. I think it varies. Like, if you go downtown Minneapolis or St. Paul, too, there's a lot of issues like that. So I think it's just population, right? More people, more problems.
I think it's the doctor's fault. All the time.
Well, then they prescribe you pain medication all the time, and then they cut you off.
Because I work in the medical field, and doctors, oh, I need Xanax. And the doctor, okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
you don't need no Xanax. Go do some activities. Go do something to yourself.
Don't shoot arrows at your neighbor's house, though. That's not a good thing. Then you get swat out. All right.
You
So,
go straight. We're almost there. Have you run into any deers yet?
not here.
Walking south
About 2 hours north of
Orchard.
here. So up in northern Minnesota.
Oh, because there's a bunch of deers here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, usually, You do what you can and try not to hit them, but they'll jump out in front of you. Yeah, if you're from California, you're not used to this.
So you might be able to see the house closer here.
Oh yeah, from this, I think channel 4, so WCCO's on this side. You're right, we're on the other side of it. Yeah, I might just get an angle from here too. See, so it's a good thing.
Yeah, because the outside and where he was, that's where my first Uber was like, okay, we cannot even go there, so we kind of like turned out this way.
Oh, so you left and it was going on.
Mm-hmm. It was like around 5.
Oh yeah, this started at 2. Yeah, that's how long it's been going on.
They should have got the guy already. Is it a guy?
Yeah, from what we know, it's apparently named Kirby. That's what they kept yelling, as they kept yelling Kirby. So I don't know if that's his nickname or his actual name.
You can just lead me to the side because I think there's a lot of snow here. Not this one, but the next house to your left.
This one here. Just pull over. Because, like I said, it's really icy.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So the handle's way down at the bottom.
Have a great night.
You do. I'm just glad you could get home and not have to hike it that whole way on the ice.
I know. I'm about to call Uber right now.
Yeah. All right. You have a nice evening.
Too, bye.
You're welcome.
You can hit the fork with 2 while bring the vehicles up.
All right, guys. So the roads are super slippery. I don't know if you've seen that, but I was sliding all over. So see if we get an angle like she was saying. Nope. That's the house down there. So I think our best bet is to go back down the other side.
Where do you need in routine or up? Routine, please. Metro total.
Yeah, if you guys got to drive tonight, these roads are horrible.
Come for a passenger car with driver's side damage. Eastbound 494, exit to Washington.
I feel bad. Like, how can an Uber, like, she would have to walk what we just drove. And it's icy. Everything is complete ice.
Hold on, Metro.
482.
Can you start me a cell for the Honda Civic in my van? And the responding trooper, can you just hang back and just like to before?
Minnetonka Duty Crew. Asking for an assist on Highway 7 and 494, really southbound 494. For a minivan that hit a median. Speeders requesting that you start to assist with traffic. So big, choice.
So we're getting tons of reports of car accidents. Yep, see, I'm sliding in four-wheel drive with ABS, so. I'm just kind of hugging the golf course over here, see if I can get a view, but there's not much. Well, the thing about four-wheel drive is, yes, it does not help you stop. It only helps you go. But what it does is that will, when you stop with your front tires, it also stops your back tires because it's a truck as rear-wheel drive. So it stops the back from trying to push you.
80.
Can you put me out with a VSO from Tamarack to northbound 494?
2226.
Yeah, I hope the good spot's still available too, but if it isn't, I feel like, at least good deed today. Hold on, guys, I have to navigate here, so let's see.
We went to 28 of Norwich on X-ray 720.
It is super slippery out. My truck
Is
has
this a Wisconsin plate?
probably close
Negative, it's
to
gonna be Minnesota.
1,000 pounds of weight
Copy. I'm
in the
on that truck
bed.
here.
Plus, I have a snow blower on the back of the truck too.
Yeah, I did pen finger. 2229.
We might not stop on this hill. Yep, this is all ice.
Metro.
So sound.
And you start by so to my location, westbound 55 at 11 for a vehicle with full damage.
2231.
And here's an accident here.
Metro Albert 42.
2232. 43 same traffic. Good.
Metro.
42.
This was caught on camera. I'm getting different stories.
2230.
So we are making it back to the scene here.
Metro 10-6. Eagles in
Yeah, Steve, don't come out. If you guys don't have to come out, I would not come out at all. It is,
Can you start with Philip? Yeah, please.
it's bad.
2274.
What's my loss? You were out there. There's not much to see. Yeah, no, there is not much to see. We're gonna go back. I can't stay out here too late, guys. I got 4 driveways I gotta go clear. So the later we stay out here, hopefully this gets oh no, I'm not lost. We're almost there. It's just taking a little bit longer because we gotta go slow.
The vehicle will be standing by for the tow. Can you submit a tow complaint to Miller's?
2255.
Before sending this one?
347.
Hey, when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Henry Frank Lincoln 861 should come back to a Hyundai.
March 35.
John Watkinson. 2235.
It's always these turns with other cars you got to be careful with. We're back. There's the SWAT command truck. Actually, the roads have gotten worse since I was here.
The hit and run.
679.
2237.
So you've seen the fire truck standing by. SWAT,
2407.
Eden Prairie PD.
2237.
Two.
Go ahead.
This was not on camera.
It's both ice and snow on the roads.
Copy, thank you. Can you change this to a hit, please?
Lot more
2238.
lot more ice than snow right now. you guys readjusted here and zoom back then. So it looks like they're doing something to those two windows. Possibly looks like they're filming, it looks like, in one of the windows.
Matt's is on scene. We'll be taking the ramp to Washington.
27.
It's the house right in front of us.
Attention Brooklyn Park, Car 1, Tower 2, and Engine 3 for PI accident at Noble and Brookdale Drive North. There'll be two vehicles. One's a white SUV, silver sedan. They are blocking. One is reporting that they're back and spying her. Cross tower page 2240.
Kirby is his last... Yeah, maybe Kirby is his last name.
Fire with Mr. Fire for page. Attention West Metro Street Corona PI accident County Road 8156. Two vehicles. One's red, the other's black. One party is bent over the steering wheel in the sedan. Tower page 2240.
The basement light is on, but I think that goes to the garage.
Five 910, copy Lake. Yeah, 5716 here. Your tire change guy made it up into the holiday lot. It doesn't look like you are needed anymore on 12. Very good, thank you.
That's Minnetonka SWAT.
No.
So it looks like they're crawling in the window, maybe?
10 for you or map them.
Minnetonka SWAT, yep. I don't know if it's over. I was just kind of thinking that myself.
I'm in the area.
Got something going on TAC 1. No, this is not Canada. This is St. Louis Park, Hennepin County, Minnesota. Yeah, Minnetonka is a neighboring city to St. Louis Park. So the ambulance is coming up. Probably check him out. He's been taking gas for like 8 hours. Well, they don't usually respond with lights. I mean, they're just driving kind of around the corner. No, he had to make room for the ambulance. Yep, they're in the house. They're clearing the house. So it appears it's over. Looks like they're just clearing the house. So as soon as they clear the house, it'll definitely be over. For sure. I can't get any close. That's about the closest I can get you guys to see what Kirby looks. So it looks like it's done. I will attach the statement. Well, actually, let me see if I got an update. I just could hear, I don't know if you guys could hear, but there was a bunch of yelling going on. Let me see quick here. Oh, apparently at 9:40 p.m. Saturday, March 11th, the Eden Prairie Police Department and Fire Department responded to a report of a plane crash west of Spring Road near Flying Cloud Airport. The plane was fully engulfed in flames, and 3 occupants were transported to HCMC with no apparent life-threatening injuries. There were no additional injuries or property damage in the result of the crash. Spring Road is closed from Eden Prairie Road and Mitchell Road to the north. The area can be secured for investigation by the FAA, and no further details are available at this time. So there is a plane crash that just happened in Eden Prairie. That's probably why that Eden Prairie officer had to go. Edina officers dispatched Cub Foods off York Avenue at 9:45 for a report of a shoplifter who was physically fighting with loss prevention staff. See if we got any more information. Nope, we don't have any more information on this. So that is appearing that the standoff is over. Looks like they are clearing out units currently. We have a plane crash in Eden Prairie. And I'm like pretty far from that with the roads the way they are. I don't know if we'd get to the plane crash. But I gotta go clear some driveways out anyway of the snow and ice. So when I get the press release from St. Louis Park, I will attach it in the description. If I go out to the plane crash, if I can get out there, I mean, they're gonna have that whole area cordoned off pretty big. I don't know. Let me go clear some driveways, and I'll see if I can head down to the plane crash and see what it looks like. And if it's something, I'll go live. But I gotta actually do my real job, as people call it. So I appreciate everyone on here. Hopefully everyone is safe and okay. We will find out about Kirby. Thanks, Pamela, for being in here. Wildlife Wand, all my regulars and my mods, Capital Transparency. Well, Steve, you know how I drive. So let me, I'll see what I can see on, yeah, the SWAT command truck is, well, it looks like it's coming this way. I thought they were leaving. But I appreciate everyone out here. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Make sure you've subscribed. Thumbs up on your way out. It always helps. Appreciate all you guys for being here. I will end with the SWAT truck going by. Or maybe that's fire. Is that fire? No, that's fire. Everyone loves fire trucks.
Thank you so much for your patience.
Oh no, I'm good.
Appreciate
I'm live streaming it, so.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. You gave the one lady a ride home?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so nice of you. Thank you.
Well,
The Uber dropped her off.
Yeah.
And then she's like,
Well, I was watching because I had a perfect angle right behind your squad, so the
Yeah.
lights didn't bother, but we could see the house, right? And then I seen her get dropped off, and I was kind of watching them, and I thought she lived like on the street. I didn't realize she lived
the complete
opposite side. So I
well,
talked.
So it all connects.
Yeah,
But, it's just closed off.
Because I figure, I'm like, well, can't you just walk around like the street? Does it connect? She's like, no, I live way on the other side. I'm like, well, I mean, it's a standoff, so it's like it could go on for. I mean, I covered the one up in Wright County. That was 44 hours.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? So I'm like, I mean, I can give you a ride, and the roads have just gotten
bad.
horrible.
That was my first time. I just moved a second ago, for a few minutes, and that was my first time driving since I got in. And
Yeah.
it was nuts.
Well, it took me forever to get there, and then forever to get back, and now the radio just keeps going car accident. I'm like,
Cool. All right, well, thanks so much, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. You take care.
yeah, you too.
Yep.
See ya. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. I'm jumping off. So I appreciate all you guys for being here, and yeah, make sure you're subscribed because you never know where we're going to show up on the next one. Yeah, I have great interactions with most cops. Again, thanks, guys. Jason with Minnesota News Now out.